shadows cut across the floor. I said I'd finally be done with you, but I've said that line 100 times before. Your name still sleeps inside my phone, like a wound that never learned to close. I know exactly where to touch if I wanna let the whole thing open up. I poured a drink and let it sit, watch the ice melt slower than my pride. There's a war between my hands and lips, between the truth and what I leave behind. I read the last thing that you sent, like maybe now it means something else, like maybe pain can change its shape if I stare long enough and blame myself. I know better, I really do, but missing you makes liars of the strong. And every night gets just a little longer when I'm left alone with what went wrong. I almost texted you again, said, are you sleeping, are you happy, do you ever think of them? I almost opened up that door, even though I know exactly what the silence answers for. I almost told you I still break at every little memory I thought that time would take. I almost let you pull me in. God, I almost texted you again. Your hoodie's gone, your ghost is not. It lingers in the corners of this place, and every healed up part I've got still knows the outline of your face. My friends say let the story die, stop feeding fire with borrowed breath. But love's a habit dressed as hope, and some habits hurt worse when they're left. I know better, I really do, but lonely hearts don't care what wisdom says. They just reach for what once felt like shelter, even if it only leaves a mess. I almost texted you again, said, do you miss me, do you hate me, would you do it all again? I almost asked you where you are, like distance ever stopped two people carrying old scars. I almost told you I still wait in ways I never say out loud, because I'm trying to be brave. I almost let the night begin. God, I almost texted you again. Maybe healing isn't clean, maybe moving on still bleeds, maybe strength is closing messages before they turn to needs. Maybe loving you was real, even if it couldn't stay. Maybe not pressing send tonight is how I love myself this way. I almost texted you again, with shaking hands and heavy eyes, and all the words I folded in. I almost made my heart confess that losing you still lives in me, in quiet tenderness. I almost asked for one last sign, but some goodbyes are meant to ache and still be loved. didn't text you again. It's 3 a.m. and the room is blue, and I'm still here learning how to lose you. I heard somebody say your name across a crowded downtown street, and for a second all this city sounded softer underneath, like winter letting go of stone, like headlights through a curtain glow. I hate that after all this time, your name still feels like home. You lived in all my little things, coffee cups and window rain, the side of town we used to drive through just to talk and kill the day. And even now I catch myself turning half around in crowds, like maybe love can still come back if I believe enough. But home is not a place you leave and keep inside your chest this way. So tell me why your memory still knows exactly where I break. Your name still feels like home, like somewhere I was safe before the world got cold, like a porch light in the dark, like a map I used to follow with my hopeful heart. And I know that house is gone, I know the door is closed, and all the colors moved along. Still every time I hear it spoken low, your name still feels like home. I've kissed a few good people since, tried on laughter like a borrowed coat, but comfort has a different shape when it belongs to someone you once chose. And no one knows the way you knew the silence underneath my skin, the parts of me I hide in daylight you held like they were worth something. And maybe that is why I stay half lost inside what it used to be, because your name is more than letters, it's a place that once held me. Your name still feels like home, like warm hands wrapped around the heart I couldn't hold, like midnight talks in parked up cars, like making plans we thought would take us way too far. And I know that house is gone, I know love left impacted things and carried on. Still some part of me won't let it go. Your name still feels like home. Maybe home is just a person, maybe that's why this hurts so bad. Not the walls and not the city, but the best thing that I had. And maybe I am not still yours. Maybe I never will be known, but if I close my eyes and breathe, I still can find that road. Your name still feels like home, like Sunday light in quiet rooms and never being alone. Like all the parts of me you saw, and all the broken edges that you somehow still called soft. I know that house is gone. I know I can't keep standing in the yard of what moved on, but somewhere deep where only heartbreak goes, your name still feels like home. I heard somebody say your name, and I've been trying to leave ever since. You were summer in a borrowed town, windows down and nowhere planned. I was all heart, no looking back, a match lit in an open hand. We loved like time would wait for us, like wanting was enough to build. But some things bloom because they're beautiful, not because they're meant to live. I remember all our fearless nights, laughing like the world was ours, turning empty rooms to galaxies just by counting passing cars. You said forever like a prayer, I said forever like a fact. But youth can make a promise sound like something it can actually have. And I don't think we lied, I think we meant each word we said. But love can still be honest and still not make it to the end. We were never meant to last. We were fire through a window, we were smoke that moved too fast. We were beautiful and bright, but not the kind of story built to make it through the night. And I hate how true it is that some hearts come together just to show each other this, that love can be real and still collapse. We were never meant to last. Now I see us clearer than before, not as failure, not as waste, but as a chapter made of timing and the wrong kind of right place. You gave me parts of who I am, the courage and the damage too. And I still wear both honestly, because they both came back from you. So when I speak of us, I won't reduce it to the end. Some love is meant to shape you, not to stay, and not to mend. We were never meant to last. We were headlights on a highway, just two shadows being cast. We were almost, we were close. We were every tender thing that that love can be deep and still not last. We were never meant to last. If I could go back, I'd still choose you, even knowing what it cost. Because not every broken ending means the whole thing should be lost. There are people who arrive to teach your soul how far it bends, and there are loves that change your life, even when they do not end well. We were never meant to last, but we happened, and that matters. And I'll never call it back. You were part of who I was, and who I am still carries pieces of what we became, because of every wound and every laugh, every midnight, every promise, every photograph. Some stories burn and fade like that. We were never meant to last. Not every love is built to stay. Some just teach your heart its shape. 317, the city's underwater. Street lights dripping gold across the floor. I've worn a path between the bed and window, like maybe pacing could unlock the door. I thought by now the ache would lose its language. The time would make your memory less sharp. But every sleepless minute keeps translating your absence into something with a heart. I keep the TV on for noise to drown the sound of missing you, but even static has your voice tonight. And there is nothing I can do. It's 3:17 a.m. Still awake, still yours in ways I can't explain. Still writing conversations in the dark. Still losing to your name. I know the world moved on somehow, but this room is frozen where you were. It's 3:17 a.m. Still awake, still yours. Your side of the bed is just a rumor, a shape the sheets remember better than me. And every shadow turns into your outline, every silence into what could never be. I tried to call this loneliness a lesson, tried to dress the wound in wise words, but midnight strips me down to honest endings, and all I feel is how much this still hurts. The moon hangs low like borrowed faith, a witness I did not invite, and every hour after 2 still counting all the cracks inside my heart. Like numbers dull the pain. I know I said I'm doing fine, but even I don't trust those words. It's 3:17 a.m. Still awake, still yours. If healing comes, it comes so slowly, like dawn through heavy clouds of blue. Not all at once, not kind, not holy, just enough to make it through. But right now I am nowhere near it. Right now I'm orbiting your ghost. Right now the truest thing I know is missing you the most. It's 3:17 a.m. Still awake, still yours, though I wish that I were free. Still hearing your goodbye inside the rain. Still fighting what won't leave. Maybe tomorrow I'll be stronger. Maybe morning will return my world. But it's 3:17 a.m. Still awake, still yours. Still awake, still yours. I was walking home with my hands in my pockets, trying not to think too far back. Traffic lights blinking, city half sleeping, heart doing its usual act. And from a red light, windows half open, a melody spilled through the dark. And suddenly there we were, laughing in summer, before love learned how to break hearts. One chorus, one memory, 1 second turned into a flood. Funny how a song can touch the scar and make it feel brand new again. I heard our song in a stranger's car, and the whole night tore wide open. Every line took me back to who we were before goodbye was spoken. I stood on the sidewalk, barely breathing, while the city rolled on like nothing was hard. But for 3 minutes and 19 seconds, I was yours in a stranger's car. It came with the same old piano tremble, the same soft ache in the refrain, the one you'd sing with your head on my shoulder, like love could outlast pain. I remembered your fingers drumming the dashboard, that late July heat in the air. How we believed every word in that love song, as if forever was waiting there. music is dangerous. It keeps what time won't spare, hides little pieces of the past and frequencies hanging in the air. I heard our song in a stranger's car, and the whole world blurred around me. Every note was a match to memory. Every beat was how you found me. I wanted to run, I wanted to vanish, wanted to stop where we fell apart. But the light turned green and they drove away with my heart in a stranger's car. Maybe they were just going home, maybe they were singing with someone they loved. Maybe they had no idea what their speakers woke up in me. And isn't that the cruelest part? How life keeps moving with your shattered pieces, like grief is just another passenger riding quietly through the city. I heard our song in a stranger's car, and for a moment I forgot how to leave you. Forgot the reasons, forgot the end, forgot what I swore I knew. Then taillights faded into the distance, and silence put back all the dark. But I still stood there, wrecked and smiling, by our song in a stranger's car. Yeah, I still feel you where you are, in our song in a stranger's car. I was never good at easy language, never knew how to hand my heart away. I kept whole worlds behind my silence, wore a calm face to hide the waves. Most people only love the outline, the parts of me that did not ask for much. But you stayed close enough to notice how I said everything without saying enough. You knew the meanings in my pauses, heard the hurt beneath my breath. You never made me prove my sorrow, you just met me where I was instead. You loved me at my quietest, when I had no brave words left to give, when my soul was speaking in whispers, and I barely knew how to live. You didn't need a grand confession, you could read the cracks beneath my skin. You love again. You learn my weather without asking, knew the difference between distance and pain, knew when the room inside me darkened, and sat beside me through the rain. You never forced the doors wide open, never turned my silence into blame. You held the fragile parts with patience, and somehow made the broken feel unashamed. There was mercy in your presence, something holy in your touch. You made gentleness look fearless, and that mattered more than enough. You loved me at my quietest, when I was all unfinished edges. My smile was just a curtain, and my hope was hanging by a thread. You saw a person worth the waiting, worth the mess I could not hide within. You loved me at my quietest, and I don't know if I'll know that kind of love again. Now the world feels louder than it used to, but somehow colder too, because once you've been loved that softly, everything else cuts through. And I keep thinking maybe I was safest in the silence you made warm. Maybe home was not a place or promise. Maybe home was being fully known. You love me at my quietest, at my lowest light, my weakest hour, when even I could not believe in me. You stayed and gave that back somehow. I should have told you what it meant then, how your kindness changed the shape I'm in. You loved me at my quietest, and a part of me still lives inside that tenderness. You loved me at my quietest, and I still ache for where we've been. Everybody says it like it's simple. Take your time, let time do what it does. But no one tells you what to do when every ordinary thing still comes undone. Your coffee order on a stranger's breath, birthday buried in my mind, the way the rain lands on the windshield and turns the whole road into July. I've thrown away the notes, the clothes, I've changed the bars and changed the route, but all all the roads inside my chest still somehow lead to you. I don't know how to forget you. I know how to pretend I'm okay. I know how to smile in conversation while my heart is miles away. I know how to keep on moving, how to make it through the day on cue. But when the night gets honest, I don't know how to forget you. I try to make a home in new beginnings, try to let the future prove me wrong. But every almost love I stumbled into felt like wearing someone else's song. You're in the shape of how I trust now, in the caution underneath my skin, in every door I have stepped through, afraid of what comes after walking in. Maybe forgetting isn't human. Maybe some loves stay like scars, not open wounds, just tender places where the heart remembers who you are. I don't know how to forget you. I know how to quiet down the ache. I know how to call it growth and healing, even while I'm still half-break. I know how to leave the room smiling, how to say I found my way through. But if I tell the full truth, I don't know how to forget you. Maybe I'm not meant to erase you. Maybe that was never the goal. Maybe love that deep just changes shape and settles somewhere in the soul. Not as fire, not as ruin, not as chains around my feet, just a name the heart says softly when the world is too quiet to compete. I don't know how to forget you. Maybe that's the most honest thing. Not every story gets a clean goodbye. Not every hurt loses its sting. So I'll keep learning how to carry what I cannot make untrue. If moving on means living with it, then I'll move on still missing you. Yeah, I'll move on still missing you, because I don't know how to forget you. We talked about a house with taller windows, a dog that slept at the edge of the bed. We talked about the city we would leave for, and all the names we loved but never never said. We drew whole years across a napkin, like time was something we could keep. It's funny now how young forever sounded, back when forever still sounded sweet. You said always like a promise, I heard always like a prayer. Neither one of us imagined how fragile dreams become in air. We talked about forever, didn't we? Like it was ours to touch and hold, like love alone could make us steady, could keep two restless hearts from growing cold. We built a future out of wanting, and wore it like a ring we couldn't see. Tell me I'm not rewriting history. We talked about forever, didn't we? I remember parking lots at midnight, your head leaning back against the seat. You're tracing circles on my knuckles, saying one day this won't be a dream. And I believed you with my whole chest, the dangerous way true lovers do. I'll let tomorrow have your face then. I thought that was a safe thing to do. But plans are soft as paper, and life is weather of its own. Sometimes what we mean with all our hearts still is not enough to hold. We talked about forever, didn't we? About growing old without a doubt, about finding ways to survive anything, never once discussing how love runs out. Now I replay every little promise, like maybe one still leads me back to peace. Tell me I'm not the only one who hears it. We talked about forever, didn't we? I'm not accusing, I'm just grieving. There's a difference I can finally see. I know we meant the words we said then, that's what makes them harder now to leave. Because broken dreams don't hurt from being fake, they hurt because at one time they were true. And that's the ache I carry like religion, still trying to unlearn the future I saw with you. We talked about forever, didn't we? And I still feel the outline of that life, in empty rooms and passing windows, in every wrong and almost right. Maybe forever was just a feeling, a brief bright place where we got to be. But even if it died between us, we talked about forever, didn't we? Yeah, we talked about forever, didn't we? doesn't happen like the movies promised. No one dramatic final scene, no sudden freedom in the morning, no clean break from what has been. It's smaller than that, slower than that, 1,000 ordinary goodbyes. It's passing by the place we used to meet, and not completely coming undone inside. It's not that I stopped loving you, it's that love changed shape somehow. From a storm I thought would drown me, to a quiet ache I carry now. This is what letting go feels like. Not forgetting, not denying, just learning how to hold the hurt without calling it dying. It's breathing deeper through the memory, it's sleeping through some of the night. This is what letting go feels like, and I think I'm finally doing it right. I can say your name without unraveling, I can hear our song and stay composed. I still go quiet in some moments, but I no longer disappear in those. There's space again inside the silence, room for something new to grow. Not because you meant so little, but because I loved you enough to let you go. Healing is not betrayal, peace is not a lack of truth. Sometimes honoring what mattered means no longer bleeding through it. This is what letting go feels like, a softer kind of strong, a way of living with the missing, without letting it define the song. It's carrying all the tender parts, without begging for their light. This is what letting go feels like, and maybe I'm stepping toward the other side. I used to think release meant emptiness, like losing you would hollow me for good. But maybe grace is making room again for joy to enter where grief once stood. Not replacing, not erasing, just allowing both to live. The heart gets wider when it survives and learns there's still more love to give. This is what letting go feels like, a hand unclenching after years, a window opening at sunrise, a face washed clean of old tears. I'll always have the mark you left, but it no longer steals my sight. If you ever hear this on some sleepless evening, with the city dim and the house gone still, I hope the years have held you gently. I hope the world has bent toward your will. I'm not calling to reopen old doors. I'm not writing to undo goodbye. There are some things the heart says better when it knows it cannot ask for more this time. So let this be the truth I owed you, set down plain and unadorned. A final light left in the window for a love that changed my form. If you ever hear this, know I loved you more than I knew how to say. Know the silence was not emptiness, just fear getting in the way. Know you mattered past the ending, past the hurt, past all the ruins we went through. If you ever hear this, know a part of me will always be grateful for you. I'm sorry for the nights I made it harder, for the walls I built when I should have let you in, for every honest thing I answered slowly, for the ways I let my pride pretend. You deserved a kinder version of me, one less haunted by what came before. Still you love me with a faithful patience. I understand that gift now more and more. Though we could not keep it, what we had was not in vain. Some loves do not remain forever, but they are forever in what they change. If you ever hear this, know I carry like a song. Know the best of who I am becoming still has traces of where you belong. Know I hope somebody loves you in all the gentle ways you taught me to. If you ever hear this, no, I still wish every good thing for you. Maybe somewhere we are younger, still talking in the kitchen light, still believing hurt can be outrun, still certain love will make it right. But here in this life, all I can offer is the truth without demand, a blessing for the road you chose, and my heart laid open in my hands. If you ever hear this, no, I do not need an answer back. Some words are meant to leave the soul and never ask for what they lack. No goodbye in love can call the better by loving you. If you ever hear this, know I was changed for the better by loving you. And if the night is quiet where you are, I hope peace finds you too.